Hello, friends of the internet, and welcome to your General Nerdcast, episode number 50.
Yeah!
Tyler got the shakes. He's shaking. He's just a shaky boy. We're going to talk to you about some generally nerdy things, and we're going to have fun while we do it, because this is what we do here.
Yes.
And
This is Bobby.
I am that guy.
This is Tyler.
Is still his Tyler.
This is the General Nerdcast.
Welcome.
We're here today to talk
Run the Rock in 2020.
Yes.
Oh, okay. No. Yeah, we're just get into it. Run the Rock 2020.
Yeah. So
yeah,
he's
very, very interesting situation.
Yeah, I think he joked about it at the end of an SNL skit.
Yeah, where he said he was going to run to be for president in 2020. So.
Yeah. And then he also did file some paperwork and whatnot. It doesn't mean he's actually going to be in the running for it.
The Run the Rock campaign is run by not Dwayne Johnson. It's run by fans of Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
And it caught a lot of attention. And is that important? Do you get that? Okay. But so basically, he's filed the paperwork to run to be president if he wants to.
Yeah.
In 2020, and he'd probably win if he did it. So
yeah.
We'll see where that goes and what that leads to. But
yeah.
As of now, he is his name is on the ballot to run in 2020. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. What do you think his campaign slogan would be?
I think, as much as I want him to use like some of his phrases from,
I would love for the debate, like the first debate that he has. Yeah, like they're going around and they're introducing everybody. You get to The Rock, and The Rock's like, "Wait, who was that guy again? Wait, what was your name?" And he goes, "Hi, I'm Ted." "It doesn't matter what your name is. The Rock says, The Rock says he's gonna run this country. The Rock says." Do you smell what The Rock is cooking?
See, I would
do
love...
that would be the greatest campaign slogan.
I would love for that. I think he will probably, if he fully dives into it and whatnot, I think he will avoid doing stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
As
Even
much as
though,
everyone would love it.
No.
Not
he
everyone.
would have to do it. He would, like, it would almost be, like, he wouldn't do it in, like, the real debates, and, like, the real things, but, like,
he could do
if he, like did, like, a skit on SNL or something, like, he could, like, rock bottom people's elbow on that kind of shit, and, like, against his people he's running against and stuff, but...
That'd be some good skits, actually.
Yeah. Who do you think would be his vice president?
It's not gonna be Cena.
Could you imagine The Rock and John Cena?
President and vice president.
That would be so funny. If you smell, his name is John Cena. Oh my God!
That's just how they walk out of the Oval Office.
Yeah. You just made the greatest thing that could have ever happened.
Sadly, I said it's not going to be, but that might actually be better than anything else I can suggest.
Or it'd be Mick Foley dressed up as Mankind, and because you had like Mr. Sacco, and they could do the Rock and Sock connection. It was like when they were the tag team. But they were. There's Rock and Sock connection. The Rock and Sock presidents, baby.
Okay.
I did not think we were going to spend this much time on
No,
this.
I didn't think so either.
But it was worth it.
Yeah, let's jump forward to, they've just showed a preview, I think today, the Sunday, the July 16th, for the next Doctor Who. And it is going to be a female.
It's a lady doctor.
Yeah.
Not like a gynecologist, but like it'll be a female doctor.
Yes.
And I'm not mad that it's a female doctor. I'm mad at people's reaction to it because who gives a shit if it's a guy or a girl?
Yeah.
Why, like, feminists are blowing up on the Twitter saying that, like, look what we did it, we're a female doctor and stuff, and it's like, okay, great. Like, what's the big deal? And then there's people that are like, it can't be a girl because the doctor can't be a girl, and it's like the doctor can be whoever he wants. He or she wants now because it's also a female, but it's just one of those things that he doesn't have a defined anything.
Yeah, the Doctor is someone who
he's a time
comes
lord.
back. Yeah,
he just regenerates into a different person. Like, but like, the one thing that I'll get into in a minute, but because I'm still ranting about this. So, who gives a shit if it's a guy or a girl? It's a girl, great, we did it. We're breaking down the barriers and making females do great things because, you know, this is the first time a female's ever done a great thing. Like that, and that's another thing. It's like, why is it such a big deal? Like, we've had strong females throughout history that have done great things, and now we're all up in arms about the Doctor.
TV show.
A fucking TV show in Britain. Like,
yeah,
it's Britain. Nobody even, like, I don't even think he even lives there anymore. I don't know. I've never been there. No, but like what I was gonna say, on like more of a actual talking about what's going on is, I thought it was very interesting the way that they did it, because she was like walking through a forest, and then a key like appeared in her hand, and then the TARDIS was in front of her.
Yeah.
So like, it almost seems like it's not a regeneration of the Doctor, but like a whole new Time Lord.
Could be.
It's kind of like what I got from it. Like when I watched it the first time, I was like, oh, maybe they're like just creating a new Time Lord. Maybe the Doctor isn't going to regenerate anymore because he can only do it so many times, you know?
That could be.
So
or he has to pass on the regeneration powers or something.
So maybe it's not going to be the same one we've known, but a different Time Lord that's come to take over and fix people's stupid mistakes in the history.
That could be.
So, I don't know. I'm really excited. I'm just excited we get more Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit of who's playing who, what Doctor, because I thought it was kind of funny. Somebody tweeted and they're like, they said, it doesn't matter if it's a girl or a guy because the writers of the Doctor Who can't write female characters. So, like, and I was like, I thought about it and I was like, most of the female characters are not great. You're not wrong. Like, so it'll be interesting to see where we go with this. But I'm excited we get more Doctor Who.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, depends on how you take it, but I'm sure it'll be a good season. I'm sure
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
More of a sad note.
Yeah, this is not good.
One of the stuntmen on The Walking Dead is in critical condition. Essentially, I think the family did just release that they're making preparations because they don't think he's going to be able to pull through. But he suffered a 30-foot fall. It was supposed to be a fall in scene, but he lost his footing and fell in the wrong direction and onto concrete, and he is on life support, and they're saying that he is brain dead right now. I have his name somewhere, I believe. John Bernicker suffered a head injury, and he is on life support, so the season 8 of Walking Dead is delayed.
Yeah, they pretty much halted production until they feel like it's a good time to continue.
Yeah.
So. Thoughts with his family.
Yep. Send prayers. Messages.
Stuntmen are the heroes we need, but not the heroes we deserve.
Yeah.
We'll just move on into happier things.
Yeah. Hope his family is doing okay.
Yes. Yes.
They make him comfortable.
Do good things.
Let's talk about anime glasses.
Yeah, there's an anime-themed glasses shop opening in Japan. Right?
Yeah, Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
it's
like if you've seen an anime and they're wearing glasses, they're going to have the designed anime glasses in this shop.
Yeah.
I think it's very interesting.
Yeah, it won't be just characters that have glasses. It'll be like they have Sword Art Online glasses that have the sword designs as the side piece. I can't think of
the ear-holdy jiggers.
That thing. So, I mean, you can get a Asuna one, a Kirito one, and I think they have one other one, but I can't remember exactly what it is. I think they have his blue sword, his dragon poop sword.
Dragon poop sword. Yeah.
But yeah, so you'll be able to get swords like that. They have a wide variety. They have a whole bunch of different glasses types and whatnot, that whether it be frame design. I think there might be some coloration in the lenses. They're not solely doing like prescription glasses or stuff like that. They do have sunglasses available, which is good. And it's going to be called Anime Gain, which it's a combination of two words, anime and Megain.
No.
Which is anime, and then Megain is glasses. So
gotcha.
And then the prices are going to range from 7,800 yen, $69, to 15,000 yen or 133 range
ish
for dollars. But yeah, they look pretty cool and might be a pretty cool shop to check out if you are traveling to Tokyo.
Yeah, like, well, I'm surprised that more stores like this haven't opened up with how big cosplay is getting and all that stuff. I don't like. You have like Joanne's Fabrics and stuff that has things like that, but I can't believe there hasn't been like just a cosplay shop.
Yeah,
I mean there might be, but I've never heard of one or seen one. So
they're not as big as they should be getting. They're like, I don't think they probably get as much recognition for shops like this. Maybe in Tokyo because it's so unrestricted of what's like what anime cultures, what cultures get blown, like pretty much brought up.
It's weird to me to think that there hasn't been more shops like this that are just like
all over,
like cosplay patterns. Like this is cosplay pattern section. This is pre-made cosplays. This is like materials for cosplay. Like it just like a little like mom and pop shop. You know, like it's just.
I don't know, maybe...
I saw this article and I was like, I can't believe that this hasn't happened already.
Maybe it's something where... It's going to depend on the next generation of people coming up for it to happen, because maybe not as older generations are into it to start a shop like this, but a younger generation might be more willing to. So it could, within the next... We could. We're not good at cosplay, but we could.
We could. How do you know we're not good at it?
That's true. We haven't tried it.
I've done it once, but
I've done Halloween stuff, but not like super detailed. My best one was probably
Doc Brown.
Doc Brown, yeah,
that was a good one.
I was about to say Doc Holliday. I'm like, nope.
No, I cosplayed at Anime Expo a couple years ago.
Did you?
Yeah, with Scott. Scott and I did Beyond the Boundary.
Ah,
yeah,
cool.
There's also good anime. Have you seen it?
I have not.
It's really good. You should watch it.
Okay.
She
Lots
makes
of
a
stuff
blood
we
sword.
need to watch. She gets a what?
She has a blood sword.
Ooh.
Her sword is made of blood.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's good. It's a great show. Watch it. Watch Beyond the Boundary.
Yes,
it's great.
Let's
talk about Logitech and Astro headsets.
Astro
and Logitech Gear owns Astro now.
Yes, they purchased, or they had a 85. They had an 85 million deal.
Why are you talking like that?
Half yawns.
$85 million.
Yeah,
for
$85 million deal
Jesus
to
Christ.
acquire the full company and whatnot, which I had the parent company that Astro worked under in my head, but I can't remember it right now.
Billy Bob Joe Gaming.
Incorrect.
Snapperboing Schneebor.
That's better.
Yeah.
But essentially, they bought Astro Gaming, so Logitech now will be putting out gaming, probably higher quality gaming headsets and mics and stuff like that. And I learned this last year. They actually bought a British joystick manufacturer, Cytec.
Logitech did?
Yeah.
Huh.
So Logitech seems to be buying up a lot of gaming
competition.
Yeah, gaming competition / production stuff. So it was just a random theory I saw after I read the two articles. But maybe Logitech is waiting until they're buying up all these companies, and in the next 2 generations, we may see Logitech trying to put out a gaming console. That, or they're just going to have a big adaptation towards everything. Like, you're going to be able to get everything under the Logitech brand.
Huh. Speaking of that, there's a little weird side note that we're not actually going to dive into too hard, but the economist people or whoever decides stupid things like this, they're saying that the PlayStation 5 will be out in 2019.
I saw that.
Yeah, and they're saying that was like another half step up, not like a full step. So I'm like, why would you do that? That doesn't even make any sense. If you're gonna make a PlayStation 5, why not make it a bigger, better, stronger, best thing you can make?
So are they pretty much stating that they're gonna try and go the same path like the Scorpio did, or
which would be a terrible fucking thing because you already did the PS4 Pro, which is on par with the Xbox One X because X is gonna give it to you, but it's not as great.
Yeah,
sure, but the PS4 Pro is literally in the same range and realm as the One X going to give it to you. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things. What they should do is, with the PlayStation 5 or Xbox 7, whatever they're going to call the next number, because they went to 360 down to 1 and now 1X. So, I mean, I'm going to call it the Xbox bone machine. I don't know. But what they should do with the next generation consoles is make them so that you can upgrade them.
Yeah, that would be good. That make
because then all you have to do if you're Sony or Microsoft is just make new chipsets that people can just install in their new system, and they just have the shell that they have.
Yeah, I would say Sony's on the right side of that right now. Like they're on the forward. They're a step ahead on from Microsoft on that because I was able to replace my hard drive really easily.
Yeah,
in my PS4.
Just slide the
super
cover off and undo like 2 screws. And
and I haven't looked into it for Xbox, but I don't think it's as accessible. They want you to get an external hard drive.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that they're plugging the external hard drives, not the actual thing.
Yeah, but that would be a great thing. That would put that would start another online argument between PC and consoles, but I think it would be a good thing.
100%, if you could upgrade all the parts in a PlayStation and an Xbox.
Yeah.
Then, why have a PC anymore?
Yeah,
because you can do a mouse and keyboard.
Essentially,
on a PlayStation or an Xbox. You can do everything you can do on a PC, on an Xbox, or a PlayStation, except for computers have a huge advantage in the fact that they can be upgraded so much.
So often, and so many parts are coming out so often. Yeah, we should cut it off because we didn't want to dive into this as much as we have so far.
So Logitech bought Astro Gaming.
Yeah. One more thing is just both companies have pretty much stated that they want these consoles to be moving more into a home entertainment system.
Yeah.
And having them upgradable would be the next step, be a big step in that. Maybe not the next step, but it is a good, big, positive step. But we'll cut it off there.
Who knows what's going to happen?
So
Logitech's going to make a gaming system, and PlayStation is the master race. So, speaking of things, Oculus wants to make a standalone, or not wants to make, they're making a standalone VR headset.
Yeah.
Where you don't have to have a computer. You don't have to spend $1,500 on a computer and then $400 on a headset.
You don't need your phone.
You don't need your phone like with the weird ones that they have.
Yeah, it's going to be $200 standalone VR headset.
And it's only going to be $200.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool too.
Yeah. Hopefully next year is their plan for it. Essentially they already have the technology to do it. They just need to figure out ins and outs of little parts here and there and how to make sure it works right without being connected to a computer or anything. And essentially they want to make it a smaller version. So
yeah,
which isn't a bad idea. Playing on all the different VR stuff we've played, they're not that small.
They're pretty big.
Yeah,
pretty big and bulky, but
a lot of wires and whatnot.
So.
Yeah,
for now, I guess, until the technology can make smaller ones.
Yeah.
Look at where cell phones have come.
Yeah.
And TVs, monitors. They all used to be giant, bulky, huge boxes.
Yeah.
And now they're all little itty bitty baby things with giant screens.
Yeah, so this will be a good step. It'll go more towards the wireless VR stuff to where you'll probably have to plug it in and charge it and whatnot instead of being connected directly. There'll be people who prefer it, and if you get the right setup, it works great to where you're not tripping over cords, but
it'll be cool. You can play VR in the park.
Yeah.
With your Switch.
Yeah.
Well, not connected together, but You could play a Switch in the park and VR in the park now. Yeah. Not right now, but when this comes out.
Yeah, like years.
Years. Maybe next week. Who knows?
Anyways,
moving on to more Facebook news. I almost said public again. Player Unknown Battleground got an exclusive streaming deal with Facebook.
Yes.
Which is very interesting. I don't know why
Sumo.
One of the biggest games right now would go to Facebook.
I think it's because Facebook's trying to jump forward into a bunch of different things right now. I don't know why accents started there.
Way.
I don't know. Live streaming is one of the things they're trying to jump into. They're going to be competing with Mixer and Twitch now on live stream stuff. But
I think Hitbox, is that still a thing?
Hitbox? I don't know. I have
no
idea on that one.
Hitbox is bigger in other countries, but...
Yeah. So, they got an exclusive deal, Player Unknown Battlegrounds and Facebook. And their first stream actually began last week, July 10th. And I think they're having like a weekly stream or whatnot. Right now, it's just the trusted community managers for the game.
Of course.
But eventually they will bring in community the community or content creators. That's the phrase I was looking for. You bring in content creators for the game, people who are okay, who are okay with the restrictions and whatnot to be on Facebook and whatnot playing Player Unknown Battlegrounds.
Which is kind of weird.
Yeah,
I just don't see the people that are playing on Twitch and stuff moving to Facebook just because they're like, we got to deal with Facebook. I mean, I just don't see it.
It could be just
or
one of
Mixer, I guess, too.
If they like the game enough, they may make the jump. But if you're someone who jumps from game to game on Twitch or Mixer or whatnot, it may not be as worth it to do it that way.
It's just weird. Plus, especially with this deal that Microsoft has with Mixer and how they're integrating it in Xbox and it's integrated into Windows and stuff, and then Player Unknown Battleground got the exclusive console deal with Microsoft, and then,
that's going to be interesting.
And now they're like, we want Facebook, not Mixer. So I mean, I'm just this whole thing is another thing. Really weird.
Okay, this is another thing on the same lines of why you hate the word exclusive is that they all may have just been throwing it out. This is an exclusive deal.
What does that mean?
No, there's 5 branches here.
Yeah. I hate when it comes to this whole console and PC thing, I hate the word exclusive.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't actually mean exclusive. Ever.
Yeah.
It's so rare that it's an actual exclusive.
We got an exclusive deal. You mean you have a deal?
Yeah, you have a timed exclusive deal.
No, so it's some of it, with this one, I wouldn't even touch the word timed exclusive or phrase. I would just be like, no, you made a deal with you and Player Unknown Battleground that, you two made a contract.
Yeah.
He still has contracts with other people.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just...
So...
It's just weird that they would go this direction, I guess.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested
and not
to
trying
see...
to partner with their partners.
Yeah. I'm kind of interested to see how Facebook will promote their live streaming stuff, because, I mean, right now I get stupid pop-ups for, people...
This person went live.
No, not even... Well, I might not pay enough attention to Facebook for that stuff, but it's the... the selling stuff on Facebook. I get little notifications on stuff like that.
Shit.
I scroll past it or just ignore it the whole time.
So I can't really stand Facebook anymore.
Yeah.
I just hang out on the Twitter. Gonna hang out with my little bluebird friend, Twitter.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how...
That was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
It's very calming.
You're welcome.
I'm wondering how they'll promote it, but... Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Yeah. Let's talk about more streaming, possibly, stuff.
Stuff, yeah.
Jump.
Jump! Might as well jump!
So, Jump is going to be a service that is similar to Netflix, but for games. Essentially, it's going to be coming out to where you're going to have a giant library of games, and they're going to... That was interesting. They're going to... try and focus more on indie games, but they want them to come at a certain time, we'll dive into that. But essentially, if you spend a lot of time on Netflix, but you also spend a lot of time playing games, this might be a service that you can look into. It's going to be $9.99 per month, and
it's relatively inexpensive.
Yeah, and you should be able. I think they're going to start out with a list of 60 to 100 games, and then they're going to be adding some every couple weeks or couple months or whatever it is.
Yeah, I think this is a good idea, but I'm worried that the indie games that they're going to put out aren't going to be great indie games.
Yeah, and that's one worry, because of people are arguing because of the way Steam has done stuff. That's why,
like Steam Greenlight, and I mean even some of PlayStation, the indie games are questionable.
Yeah,
I mean, so it'll be interesting to see what developers they get to come in on this, but I don't foresee this being worth it for the first 6 months.
Yeah, it's debatable. One of the things that developers and some people are concerned about is that this type of service is going to cost developers a lot of money, but when in fact Jump has stated that they only want the games to come to Jump. So, I mean, if a game's just coming out, you're not going to see it on Jump.
Yeah.
Which they don't want the games to come to Jump as soon as they get released. They want the games to be released and get as much money as they can from their Prime sales and everything for as long as that lasts. And then once the game hits a certain point in its life where, people aren't actively buying it or whatnot, where it's like, oh, maybe people will play it every now and then or something, then that's a good time for them to come over to the Jump service. And during the Jump service, for every hour played, I think Jump will take 70% of the profit from the monthly subscriptions, and then 30% will go to developers. And I think every hour of a game played, they, depending on the game or whatever it is, I think they get 25 cents to 50 cents.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the more you play a game, the more you are paying the developer, essentially, on Jump.
Yeah, this whole thing is kind of weird.
It is strange.
I'm not against it, because I think it's cool, but it's like, what?
Yeah, it's up in the air, because
it's just one of those things where it's like, it's a really cool idea, and I like it because it kind of, gives back to indie developers after the game stops selling or whatever.
Yeah.
But the way that they're wording all of this makes it feel like not a good idea.
You're going to have to explain that one.
It's just like, for every hour that the game gets played, then the devs get the money. So, you could put your game on there and never see any return from that.
Yeah, I mean...
So are you paying the indie, the developer, to have the game up front? Or are they only going to get paid if somebody plays their game for hours? And most indie games, they're not very long.
Yeah,
because they have small teams. No one's going to work on a 60-hour game with 8 people. So,
yeah.
I mean, you're going to give them $2.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying.
It'll depend on how many people have the service and whatnot. So
but still, it's like you can either buy it for $10 or I'm going to pay them $2 to play it on this service.
Yeah, but it's also a certain time in the life where that was a weird way of saying it. I don't know why I said it weird.
Well, see, I get that, but I'm just what I'm saying. The way that they're wording it makes it sound like it's not a great deal for game developers.
I don't see it that way. I've seen the way I was reading it sounded like, well, once they're not making any more money, if it didn't sell well or they're trying to meet their return, but they aren't selling anything, this is a way to get them some money to where they weren't making any sales because people didn't want to buy it because they're paying for that one specific game. They're spending all their money directly towards that game when if they pay for the service and they play this game for 2 hours and whatever, they didn't buy that game directly, they can go on to play other games, but that game developer still got that money.
they barely got any money. And like so, that's another thing that they're not explaining is how do they get it on the service? Yeah, do they have to pay Jump to get on the service? Does Jump have to pay them to get the game?
And that's something they'll probably never release to the public. That's going to be a deal between developer and that's going to be the type of financial stuff they don't talk about.
Yeah, if I was an indie developer, I would not touch this.
Yeah, there's some that are like that are totally against it, and others are like, you know what? For a game that I developed that barely made a return, this may actually help with it. Like, it helps me get hit even so I can work on the next game.
Yeah. I just don't think it's a good deal.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. I mean, maybe if it gets successful enough, they could start doing what Netflix does and have Jump exclusive games where they work with game developers to put out games and you pay for the service to jump on those games or whatever.
I don't know. But if they did that, that would be even worse for a developer because he's only going to make 50 cents for every hour the game's played.
It depends on what their contract is at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if they change it.
It would probably change up for exclusive games.
I guess that's the wording that I don't like, is the fact that they're like, well, this is what they're getting, instead of being like, we can work with them and maybe this is what we're going to start at, and if we need to do more, we'll work on it later. But they're kind of just like, this is it. That's why I don't like the wording.
Yeah, I'm sure it jumps around from game to game. I'm sure it's not just the 25 cent, 50 cent thing. I'm sure it changes here and there. So,
I don't know.
But, yeah, there's that. The Jump service, if you're interested, check it out. It's not for Bobby. Let's move forward into a lawsuit. Kind of.
This is fucking stupid. Moonton is a company that made Mobile Legends? Is that what they called their game?
Yeah, I believe so.
And it's kind of almost perfectly League of Legends. And Riot Games doesn't like that. Mm-hmm. And Riot is suing them. Mm-hmm. And Moonton's response is, it's not copyright infringement. It's totally different. And then, it's not.
Yeah. Well, that was one of their responses. Another one of their responses was like, "Oh no, everything you've heard is all rumors. There's no lawsuit. There's no copyright.
Like, we didn't do anything
or anything." Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, if you look at pictures side to side, it's almost exactly the same, just little details here and there. And
we added a bush. We took away a bush.
See that extra blade of grass right there? Right?
Yeah.
No, not that one.
Oh, no, yeah, I see it. Right. Okay. You're right. It's totally different.
They added that grass. We added the shadow. I mean, we added the grass and the shadow behind it.
Yeah, they only have grass. We have shadows. Fuck you. God damn it.
Yeah, they pretty much. Moonton. I have different writings in every little note. Some were like Mutu.
Mugatu.
Yeah.
He created the piano key necktie.
Got it.
Everybody knows that.
So, they pretty much made a bunch of statements, and every time something pops up, the game gets taken off the store and re-put back up in either like a different title slightly, or something's changed in the description or something to where it's like, oh no, this isn't the same thing.
Yeah, it's still the same thing, man.
Yeah, so... Riot's finally pushed into lawsuit mode.
Yeah. At first they were kind of like, "Come on, dude, why?" And then now they're like, "You know what? Fuck you."
Yeah. So if you're playing Mobile Legends, you may or may not want to support it. I don't know.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. There's some lawsuit news for you.
I don't know.
More on Riot Games.
It's just weird.
Let's
I think the weirdest thing for me is why Riot gives a shit.
Because they want more money.
But they're making so much money.
More money. More money.
It doesn't make any sense.
They need more money.
It's a fucking shitty little mobile game. Why?
Because they're making money we could have.
No. These people that are playing this game, if you get rid of it, like by destroying Moonton, then no one's going to play League of Legends. Like, they're going to go play Vainglory or something. They're going to play another mobile game. These are mobile gamers. They're not computer gamers.
No, they want more money.
I don't understand why Riot cares this much. But, yeah. Let's go into cool stuff.
Yeah.
PlayStation stuff.
PlayStation Destiny 2 bundle.
So, and with Destiny 1, they released the white PS4, which I have. And they're doing it again with Destiny 2. It's going to be a PS4 Pro white bundle with Destiny 2 game.
Yeah, Glacier White console.
Hell yeah, baby.
The white DualShock 4 controller.
Hell yeah, baby.
For some reason, I hate saying the DualShock 4 stuff. I'm like, it's a PlayStation 4 controller.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a controller.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is like, every time I read the description, I'm like, it's a PS4 controller. You don't need to give super long techie description on it.
Techie description.
Physical copy of Destiny 2, along with the expansion pass and premium digital content. So essentially,
that's where they get me. That's why I want it. I want it because I want a PS4 Pro, and I want Destiny 2, and the fact that it's white is awesome. But what was I saying? Oh, they give you all like the DLC stuff. And
yeah, you get the digital.
I'm like, dude,
deluxe edition.
Is it worth $450? Probably.
Maybe. See, I'm on like, since I already bought the digital deluxe edition, I don't care about this bundle at all. Plus, the white would throw off my setup. Like my Xbox is black, my PS4 is black, my Switch is all dark and like gray and black. So, it just throws off my whole thing. Like having a white PS4 sitting in the middle would be like, I just keep looking at that.
I gotta flip the table.
So, I'm not saying it's a bad bundle at all. It seems like a really good bundle. But it's just not for me because feels like I did the upgrade on my PS4 not that long ago too. So,
oh yeah, you just change your hard drive.
Yeah. So,
but yeah,
I mean, it's a good
I'm
bundle.
into it. I want it.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're looking for a Destiny bundle, it's coming out when the game comes out. Yeah.
It'll ship with the game.
Yeah. On more Destiny 2 stuff, if you haven't pre-downloaded the beta, it is available for pre-download, but beta's going to be out for PS4 already, so you probably downloaded it already, but Xbox, you can pre-download it early, and then PC, you're going to have to wait a while to pre-download, but most likely it'll be, I think it's, like the pre-download comes out like 5 days or 4 days ahead of time, so you can once it gets closer to PC beta announcement, check a couple days beforehand. You may actually be able to download the beta, so you're not battling day of to get the download fast.
Faux show. I don't know what's to say.
I don't know.
I said I wish, but I don't know where I was going after that.
I don't know. That was side note, but on other Destiny 2 news, theories on how many PC sales are going to be made have popped up from companies. One company in particular, but I can't remember the name. But essentially, it's been
StupidIdiotCompany.com. I don't know.
Maybe it's been stated that
that's probably a real website.
I have no doubt about that.
I'm gonna find out.
It could be .net.
God damn it.
But
.net.
It's been
You're right.
theorized that PC is going to make at least 3 million digital sales when the game comes out within the first couple months. And in total of digital sales...
It is a .net. No, I'm just kidding.
In total digital sales, they're between console and PC, they're assuming 4 to 5 million within the first 3 months since it's a split release.
I could see that happening.
The 4 to 5?
Yeah. I mean, the first one sold really well, too. So, I mean, I don't think this game's not going to sell well.
Yeah.
Where I'm confused is where they're getting their PC numbers from. They said, what, like 3 million just on PC?
Digital sales on PC, yeah.
See, like... I mean, that could be right. I'm just saying that most people are going to play on console still because it was a console game before, and most people that play on consoles don't play on both.
Yeah.
And they're going to want it before the PC one comes out.
Yeah.
And then why buy it twice? You know what I mean?
See, here's why that makes sense, at least in my mind, is one, we'll just throw this one out there, is probably one of the biggest reasons, is because it's on the Blizzard app.
And I think that's going to be a deterrent for most people.
I don't see that. I think it's going to like keep popping up enough because every time you open the app, you see every game available they have.
Yeah, but when I open the app, I'm focused on what game I want to play.
Yeah, I know. That's you. I don't think there's a lot of people who jump from game to game, and that might be the selling point. It's like, oh my god, it's right here, and I can just buy it. No.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the big reasons, and another one of the big reasons I've actually been like jumping Twitch channel to Twitch channel, just watch Destiny stuff and whatnot. Although everybody's doing fucking Crucible right now, it's not that entertaining to watch. But most of the people have stated, yeah, I'm gonna play on console first, but most likely I'll end up buying a PC version because I have a lot of people who are going over to play on PC, and because there's a large player base on PC that like playing shooters, and Destiny is a shooter on PC. You can be really accurate and whatnot, and that's another big reason why I think the sales for PC are going to jump up. It does bug me that the PC sales are imagined to be a lot larger than the console sales, because I'm on the same boat. I think, as you said earlier, it was initially a console game first, and it kind of bugs me that, like, I don't want to jump to PC, but if I had a bunch of people, I would consider buying, like, a standard edition on PC or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm on the same boat. Like, it's kind of irritating that PC gamers bitched and complained enough, and then they were like, alright, fine, we'll do it.
And now the player base is going to be...
Yeah, and now it's going to be fucking Overwatch all over again.
It's
where
going to be three-fourths the...
Yeah, where we can play the game, sure, but it's not fun because we don't have the same ecosystem as them.
Yeah.
And that's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
It's like they're trying to push computer gaming back into the limelight with games like this, but I'm not going to spend fucking $1,000 every other fucking year to upgrade my computer and get a new computer.
Yeah.
That's fucking ludicrous. That's a waste. It's stupid. I'd rather just buy a PlayStation once and have it until they make a new one.
Yeah.
And spend another $500 on a new console 6 years later. Like...
Yeah, I don't know. It's up in the air.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Let's jump forward. I'm done with this topic.
Yeah. Destiny 2 is ruined.
Nah.
No, it'll still be fun.
Yeah, I'm still going to enjoy it. Dota 2. More twos.
222.
The prize pool broke another record.
Yeah, they did it.
Again.
Yeah. For like the 8th year in a row.
Yeah. So, damn it. My notes suck.
It's right there. You just had it in your hand.
Did I?
Yeah.
All right, I did. My notes suck. So their previous record that they broke was $20,770,460. And their new record is $20,772,353. And they still have about another month to go.
Yep. So, if you're a Dota 2 player, go support your pro Dota 2 players by buying the campaign thing that they...
Yeah, they're their DLC pack, essentially, that supports the tournament.
Yeah.
Crowdfunding. We've talked about it a bunch.
Yeah.
You can check out previous episodes if you want to know more details on it. But essentially the core thing they wanted to hit to start the tournament again, or meet for the tournament, was 1.6 million. They've obviously jumped past that as...
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now they're at 20 million with... I think when it came out, they said they had like 32 more days, so they probably have at least 23 more days, 25 more days to go for crowdfunding. So that number's actually jumped up, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they're probably close to 25 million, I'll bet you, by the end of it.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah, it's the biggest pool in esports.
Yeah.
It always is, because
and every
Dota
year
2's people that play the game, community. They're really driven to make it a great game. So.
Yeah. That's all I got on that.
Yeah.
So
Dota 2 is doing great things.
Yeah. This has been episode 50.
50.
Thinking back, did we say that at the beginning? I don't remember.
50.
50.
I'm not actually writing 50, but I want to say 50.
Okay.
So, yeah. Episode 50. That is... I think I said it at the beginning, did I?
I don't remember. It's episode 50 now.
Yeah, we did it. Episode 50. There you go.
Hope that you guys all enjoyed. If you'd like to get a hold of us, any comments, questions, concerns, we have you can get a hold of us at generalnerdcast@gmail.com.
Emails.
You can get a hold of us on Facebook, General Nerdcast. On the Twitters at General Nerdcast. You can
comment on our videos on YouTube.
Yeah,
it's another way. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
you can do that.
You can do that. Subscribe, even on SoundCloud or iTunes or Android, Google Play,
wherever your preferred podcast listening thing is.
Yeah. We have a Patreon if you guys would like to donate and help us improve.
Do that.
Always appreciate it, but we just appreciate that more and more people are listening.
Also do that. Share with your friends. Tell your friends.
Yeah.
Tell all your friends.
Let them know they can be entertained. Entertained by us weird people.
Yeah.
I have a hole in my sock.
Oh, nice.
On the bottom and at the big toe.
Great.
Hi.
This is Tyler. He's got holy socks.
Yes.
Not like they're Jesus socks. But don't. So, if you're listening to us in the morning, hope you have a great rest of your day and had a wonderful morning. If you're listening this afternoon, do great things with the rest of your day, and hopefully you did great things with the first part of your day.
And your lunchtime.
And your lunch. Have good lunch. Grilled cheese sandwich.
Mm.
If listeners in the evening, don't do it while we have dinner. Do it while you're having dessert. You can have sweet treats of our voice and sweet treats in your mouth.
Yeah.
In your ears and mouth.
When you guys are going to sleep, we hope you all enjoy. You rest well and have wonderful dreams. And yeah, that's the end of the episode. Have a wonderful time. Smooches.
Beep, beep.